Jenny Sparks first appeared in Stormwatch number 37, published in 1996. Writer Warren Ellis introduced her as a new member of the superhero team. She was immediately intriguing. Her powers were impressive, but her personality was even more captivating. Jenny was brash, cynical, and fiercely independent. She quickly became a fan favorite. Readers were drawn to her complex character. She was a product of the 20th century, with all its triumphs and tragedies. Jenny Sparks possessed a range of powers. These abilities made her a formidable force. She could control electricity. This allowed her to fire powerful bolts of energy. She could also use it to disrupt technology. Her body was composed of pure electrical energy. This meant she could not be harmed by conventional means. She could also fly and phase through objects. These abilities made her nearly impossible to contain. Jenny's powers were not limited to physical feats. She also possessed a form of technopathy. This allowed her to interface with any form of technology. She could control machines with her mind. Her long lifespan granted her a unique perspective on history. She had witnessed firsthand the rise and fall of empires. She had seen the best and worst of humanity. This gave her a pragmatic, even cynical, worldview. Section 3. From Stormwatch to Authority. Forging a new world order. Jenny Sparks's journey took her from Stormwatch to the Authority. Stormwatch was a United Nations-sanctioned superhero team. They operated under strict protocols. Their mission was to maintain global stability. However, Jenny became disillusioned with Stormwatch's methods. She believed they were too bureaucratic and ineffective. She felt that the world needed a more proactive force to protect it. This led her to join the Authority. The Authority was a more proactive and morally ambiguous team. They were not afraid to operate outside the law. They believed that the ends justified the means. Jenny became their leader, guiding them with her experience and pragmatism. Under Jenny's leadership, the Authority became a force to be reckoned with. They tackled global threats that other superheroes wouldn't touch. They were not always popular, but they were effective. They operated in a morally grey area, but they always had the best interests of humanity at heart. Section 4. Legacy of the Century's End, Passing the Torch. Jenny Sparks' story reached its conclusion at the end of the 20th century. True to her nature, she died as she lived, on her own terms. As the clock struck midnight on December 31st, 1999, her life force began to fade. She had known this day was coming. She had accepted her fate. In her final moments, she reflected on her life. She had lived a long and eventful life. She had seen the best and worst of humanity. But she never lost hope. Before she died, Jenny encountered a young girl named Jenny Quantum. This girl was destined to become the spirit of the 21st century. Jenny Sparks passed on her mantle to this new generation. It was a symbolic gesture. The torch of progress had been passed. Jenny Sparks' death marked the end of an era, but her legacy lived on. She was remembered as a complex and contradictory figure. She was a hero, a leader, and a symbol of the 20th century. Her story continues to resonate with readers today. She embodied the spirit of her time. She left an indelible mark on the world of comics.